No.
So Dwight has become convinced that letting anyone refill the water cooler will lead to time pollution, and he's not letting anyone touch it. So Dwight, you subscribe to Beat Lovers Quarterly, right?
That doesn't exist.
So you didn't see the article on beet rabies?
That doesn't exist. What is it?
Oh, it's probably nothing. You know, just a strain of rabies that's been infecting beet fields all over England.
Beets can't get rabies.
Well, just to be safe, I'm drinking plenty of water. You know, that's the cure. Everybody knows beet rabies hate water.
That's stupid, Jim.
Well, don't come crying to me when your beets start tasting like lemons. That's the first sign, you know, when your beets taste like lemon.
Whatever. Oh, no.
I'm Oscar. I'm an accountant here at Dunder Mifflin, and we here at Dunder Mifflin take our job very seriously, and that is the torture of people. We don't like to call it torture though, because that's really negative and it brings down the morale of all the staff. So we call it the aggressive punishment of that said person. It's somewhat complicated though, because we not only have to make them confess twice, once in court and then again in torture, but we also are responsible for the lives of that said person, meaning we can't kill them. But believe me, we do put them through some intense mental and physical strain.
That's what she said.
Shut up, Michael. There are also corrupted officials, and they send us some innocent people sometimes just because they don't like them. So we torture them, and it's really quite something. They didn't do it, but we do torture them. There's also differences in people. You got the wimps, where they look at the whip and they're crying to mommy. And then you got the strong-willed people that you bring them close to death several times and they're still resisting. It's kind of sad. To keep up the morale of the staff though, we do go for a little field trip to the town square for some public torture. Make a scene with all the witches and thieves. So, you know, we're just out there, out in the sun, enjoying some whipping.
That's what she said.
Shut up, Michael! Well, there's also obedience. We try to keep them obedient even after we're done with them. So in order to ensure that, we do torture them a lot, and unfortunately, after we're done, it has some long-term effects sometimes, like post-traumatic stress disorder, insanity, or life complications. I think it's a fair trade though. You know, obedience for, you know, those trade-offs. Who wouldn't do it? I would. Would you? I would. So, Dunder Mifflin. Let's do it. Torture. Yeah.
Fact. Captured archers had their fingers cut off to stop them from shooting ever again.
Alright, Mr. Porter, you've been charged with theft. That is 1 thumb removal.
I didn't do it.
Well, lying is tongue removal.
Okay, I did it.
Okay, we're moving along smoothly. He did it. Put your hand on the table.
Ouch! Ouchie, mama! Ah!
Hail, citizen.
All right, just like we practiced. Stupid. Go. It can't be done. It just won't work.
Fact, the cat o' nine tails is the most damaging whip that ever existed in medieval times.
So, did you catch the tournament yesterday?
Lancelot cleaned it.
What? No, come on, Dwayne.
Oh, pull. Lancelot all the way.
What?
Lancelot was better.
Tell us what we want to know.
Fact, the vice was used to break heads, fingers, toes, and elbows. You know, rookie, this is a very messy business.
It is?
Yeah. Seriously? A clip-on?
Yeah, I'm kind of lazy.
Oscar, the numbers are looking good.
Let's run through them anyways, Kevin.
Fine. What's your numbers on finger removal?
16.
What about whippings?
32.
2. That's up this quarter.
Indeed.
What about broken arms?
10.
10. Alright.
It's a good number.
Yes. Do you have toe removals?
46.
46.
Doesn't sound right.
No. Jim, could you come in here, please?
Yeah, fellas, just a second.
Okay.
Did you see those new chairs?
I did. Looks like they were imported from the Geats.
Hey, fellas. What you need?
Hey, Jim. Do you have toe removals?
Yeah, Joe, I'll go get those numbers real quick.
Thanks, Jim. You know what they've got out now?
What?
The new flavor of Lay's?
What is it?
Chicken and waffles.
That sounds disgusting.
I mean, yeah, it's disgusting. Who would ever eat that?
There you go.
Thanks, Jim.
Is that all you need from me?
Yeah.
Yes. 19?
19.
19.
How did we get an odd number?
Oh, there was that dude with the 3 big toes. We just cut off the extra one.
Right.
Okay.
How can I forget that guy?
He was weird.
Alright. Thanks, Oscar.
No problem.
Fact, a loud popping noise was heard while breaking bones while using the rack. False, it did not make you taller. Fact, a loud popping noise was heard while breaking bones while using the rack. False, it did not make you taller.
Yeah, we used to have a rack. We don't anymore. There were a few incidents in the warehouse where some of the workers thought they might be able to save some time, make themselves a little taller, reach the top shelves. It does make you taller. Yeah.
Womp womp,
That's exactly what dubstep like.
Look at this thing. I mean,
It's a pretty gross apple.
it's a pretty wrinkly apple. Look at that. I mean, some random leaf we found, taped it.
Now it looks like a beet.
Guess it does look like a beet. Sucks for AJ. And this is afterwards that big man AJ here, he ate a good bit of it. I mean, Connor here, we made a bet where if he would eat it, me and him would both take a big bite of it, and we were true to our word. Turned out, not that bad.
Well, maybe not your bite.
Yeah, not my bite.
Disgusting.
Yeah, that's true.